Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval Green here, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to take a look at some fights from my main account, and mainly this dude, mainly Boss Black Lightning. Like, this is like the 4th or 5th video of me shitting on this dude, and look, on my main account, I am privileged. I have access to Deathstroke, I have access to Batman Who Laughs, I have Raven, I have Beta Club, I have Sword of Sin, I have pretty much every tool in the game at my disposal to make this fight easy and convenient. But it still isn't. So, I mean, look, some of you might take a ton of pips to clean this dude up. I think I cleaned him up in a total of 5 fights, but still. So here I have the Raven team, and I have a hybrid Raven where she's got defensive stats, but at the same time she's got max crit chance and max crit damage. And I have Beta Club at level 8 on her, and I also have Brainiac with level 6 Sword of Sin to be able to inflict burning effect and not allow him to use specials. So we don't have any other passive stats from artifacts. And that's not really a choice. I mean, I could do it at some point in the future where the stats would be high enough to justify not having this Sword of Sin for the constant power drain, but right now I really need that, and no amount of health is going to be able to make up for the defensiveness of him having no power provides me. But we're going in here with raw Raven Brainiac, no additional attack stats, no additional passive stats. And the problem is, keep in mind, this Raven is tanky, this Raven is kind of tanky. She's got maxed out defense, she's got maxed out resistances, she can take a punch, she's getting almost to the point of getting Darkness Trigger from basic attack hits. This man has not done a special throughout the entire fight on Raven at the very least. Now Brainiac will get hit with a special because he randomly blocked my special one. I could have been more careful with that, I guess. So yeah, we're at 8 lethal stacks, jump attack from Raven's special 1. Sadly, that jump attack did not crit or lethal because that's not the highest value we can get. Now jump attack, and that's actually far worse. Boy, and now Brainiac is gonna straight up die. There's literally nothing I could have done on Taggin to prevent that. He literally got Taggin into a chain combo from Black Lightning. So yeah, boys, it is what it is, and with Brainiac dying, our hopes of actually dealing some damage have evaporated, because as soon as Brainiac dies, you're going to lose all the lethal that he was able to provide you. Because he kind of gives you a fraction of his stats, and the passive that he enters the fight with remains, but the lethal attack damage he provides is not gonna be there anymore. So yeah, fat rip on that one. And I really believed I would be able to kill this dude in 3 fights. Like, let's go, Deathstroke, Batman Who Laughs, and then throw a Raven in there. It's gonna be real smooth, but Brainiac died, and my dude, that Brainiac is like full tank. It's full tank, and he literally got one-shot by a special one. So not the best start to this video. And I could have played it better at the start, and if Raven randomly died or lost darkness, that would have been my fault. But Brainiac dying? Nah bro, that's not on me, my dude. There was nothing I could have done to prevent that, or nothing that I did wrong that led to that point. But nevertheless, we shall advance. So League of Anarchy here, with Just League Flash to provide us the additional fast attack hit. Also got Nora Snow Globe on Just League Flash to provide us with some clones to activate additional times the Last of Joker passive, letting Flash die, letting the clone die. So far so good, this fight went perfectly so far. We got all the stacks on Joker, we're soon enough going to have enough energy to do the super move. There we go, perfect start here. And also, you might think that I'm saying this as to build up to some unfortunate event, but not like really. I think this fight went for the most part well enough. I don't know why, but League of Anarchy fights go the best here, and in theory it shouldn't be that way because they depend on a lot of variables, but I guess they do make up for those variables with a chain from a special 2 that Last of Joker has, and the healing from EPI. But yeah, my bad there, I failed the combo interruption, I got hit with the field, so that sucks, and DPI also got hit with the field. If this was the last minute, both of the characters would have died because he would have infinite combo DPI with the dot field, and I wouldn't have been able to heal herself or Joker. And another field in there, but yet again it was my mistake for failing combo interruption, so yeah, my bad. And we get hit again. Re-engage the combo. Remember when I said this went well? I actually lied. Like, I remember this went better than it did. But maybe we pick up the pace from this point. Maybe I just remember the good moments ahead of us. So let's be optimistic here for a bit. Re-engage the combo there. Let's have Joker back in there into a special 2. Re-engage the combo into another special 2. Re-engage the combo yet again into another special 2. He's got super move available, but we can tag that to Joker. We have hell to go around, and I did put some defense on my Joker, and over here I would have died if I didn't have the defense, as if I had the 2 attack rolls that I removed to put the defense, it wouldn't have mattered that much. So yeah, pretty happy with my defense on Joker actually. But yeah, honestly, this fight compared to other fights that we got here kind of went like shit. But here, look at this, guys. I'm actually combo interrupting. I'm not even trying to special 2, and I'm doing a good job. Maybe that was my wake-up call, surviving the super move with Joker, which I didn't believe would be possible. So from this point on, I'm like, okay, let's make the best of whatever time we got left of this fight. So Joker gets tagged in. Not the most optimal tagging that we're going to be able to re-engage the combo from a special 2 there. Combo interrupt again. Combo interrupt again, and the damage that we deal here in the corner is huge in the grand scheme of things, but it's just not gonna be enough, sadly. And this is going to definitely take one more fight. But it's okay, we'll come back to it, no worry, we'll not leave this dude alive, he will die by the end of this video. I'm pretty sure. And I can't 100% guarantee because I honestly don't remember all the fights I put in there, but he will most likely die by the end of the video, okay? So here we have Boss Captain Cold. This dude takes no damage from special 2 for some reason. It says on his description that he takes no damage from the special 1, and that's made a lot of people waste a Deathstroke fight on this one. So fat rip, my dudes. But yeah, we got Death Blast here with sort of salvation for power generation, and as soon as his percentage shell damage is going to be out of the way, we're going to transition into Silver Banshee and use him as a combo builder and power generator for us, because that sort of salvation will be very useful even outside of his healing damage side of things. Special 2 from Silver Banshee there to apply Torment. He did a jump attack there, so not the optimal tagging. Silver Banshee back in there, special 1. We have All Blades on Banshee, Sword of Salvation on Bedlam Collapse, and level 4 Nora Snow Globe on Power Girl for the passive stats. Silver Banshee back in there, special 3. Gonna combo interrupt actually. So here I think I had a little bit of a weird moment when I was like, oh, so you can't disable specials on this dude? Question mark. So I actually didn't actively try to disable specials with my gameplay or something like that, but then I realized, oh, you can actually disable specials. That was just on the crazy unlucky side of things, I guess. So yeah, another special 1 in there. Last back in there. Engage the combo. Special 3. Another special 1. Laughs in there. Combo interrupt again, re-engage the combo. Look, this is peak performance over Banshee gameplay, my dudes. It doesn't get better. It simply cannot get better than combo interrupting after special 3 into a special 1. I mean, not necessarily saying this is the absolute most optimal way to play her, but this is the highest flex points way to play her, because we even have All Blades, so there's the added risk of us randomly dying, my dudes. So we're really living on the edge with this fight, but we're really missing a lot of damage because of no guaranteed crits. But then Blast back in there, combo interrupt again, special train there. Boy, I'm playing this so well when it doesn't really matter, because like what mattered was the percentage shell damage. Right now compared to that we're getting bits and scraps. Maybe Silver Banshee did outside of that maybe 50 mil damage, but in the grand scheme of things it's kind of irrelevant. I think I'm still good fight where playing well versus playing bad might actually lose me billions of damage. Oh boy, gameplay goes out the window, my dudes. But yeah, a little bit of a rough time in the last few seconds, but we're going to pick up the pace here. Silver Banshee back in there. Not gonna combo interrupt anymore because I don't think we can afford it in terms of health, really. Oracle there, we're gonna build some combo with the clone, and Silver Banshee in there for special 3. Gonna back off a bit into another special 3, and there we go. That went well enough, I would say. Okay, so now for the next fight, this dude, we did take a huge chunk of his health in the last video with Camouflage Sakomen, but that was not enough, so we're back for round 2 over here. We have Nora Snow Globe on Camouflage Sakomen, and we have Power Box on Dr. Fate, and level 2 thermal gloves on Horrific Scarecrow, I guess. But the Horrific Scarecrow is there so that when the clone gets into the fight, he's going to have to use more power bars to actually activate the special, so that increases our survivability odds. There's also the attack decrease that Scarecrow provides, but bro, let's be honest here, that's nothing. Re-engage the combo there, gonna back off a bit. Special 2 are going to block that, no trouble. Re-engage the combo yet again, special 3 in there. Re-engage the combo. Darker Fate back in there. Back off. Infinite combo. Influence Succumbent back in there. We don't yet have enough for special 3, but it's fine to block specials because we actually wanna get damaged. But yeah, I will do a little bit of a mistake here. So what I should have actually done was to infinite combo him until he gets enough energy for super move, and then let him Plant Succumbent die to a super move actually, so that the clone has no trouble with the super move. Because with the clone, if we do the optimal gameplay, we're going to make sure that he doesn't use specials, and if he doesn't use specials, then he's going to eventually pile up the super move before we get our 3 special 3s in order. That was a little bit of a mistake on my part here. But yeah, the clone is in there, going for the first special 3. He's in the corner, that's where we want him, because we have plenty of room to back off. Re-engage the combo here. And here I kind of noticed a problem, and I let him do a special 2. And yeah, that was not great, but I kind of gambled there, because I was like, either I let him do a special and hope I survive, or the clone dies anyway to the super move. It was either one of them, my dudes, and I took the gamble. I lost, it is what it is. Now we're going to properly let King die to super move, so that the clone is safe from that. Okay, there we go. We only got one special 3 out of the last clone, so let's try to make as much of this one as we can. Oh boy, yeah. So last video we had a fight where we actually got all the 6 special 3s out of the clones. Right now we got 1 each. So I wouldn't say this went too well by comparison, my dudes, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, we all move on in life. Another special 3 in there. Like, I feel like in those last 30 seconds, Influence Succumbent is hitting him with the most rage possible, with the most frustration. The built-up frustration levels are just too high at this point. Another special 3 in there. He's so frustrated that he can't even crit, my dudes. Imagine that. I guess Silver Banshee, if we take that logic, is already frustrated in late grades, but yeah, that was before Dark Metal cards, I guess. That's not anymore an actual joke. That's not relevant anymore. So for the next fight, we got Boss Black Lightning with some health, and I hate him and I want him dead, so we're going to employ the help of the Batman Ninja team. We have Beta Club on the Batman Catwoman, but we only have passive stats from a level 2 thermal gloves. So that's not that much attack, but it's still some attack. I couldn't put Nora Snowglobe on any of the other 2 characters because of obvious reasons. I need them dead, and Nora Snowglobe would revive them and heal them past the point of immortality, so they would get immortal again when they get tagged back in. That would have been a nightmare if I did it by mistake. Even if I would have gotten 20k more attack from that Nora Snowglobe, it would still not have been worth it, my dudes. But yeah, hopefully Batman Catwoman can pull the numbers here. Like, even though it's not terribly high attack from that level 2 thermal glove, it's still gonna matter, it's still gonna build up, and we're going to get some decent dot values. Combo interrupting there, where we saw so far the highest one at 4.5, I think. Let's get super move, so we're going to let him do that. There we go, re-engage the combo there. Combo interrupt again. 5.1 mil, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna let that slide for a bit. Combo interrupt again, trying to reapply some good dot. No good dot numbers in sight. That's a 3.4 mil, we're going to stick with that a bit. Special 2 in there. I mean, the numbers that we're seeing are going to be more than enough to kill his, I hope. We're kind of running out of time though, my dudes. That's not great. Not special 3 in there, and there we go, 4 seconds left, and this dude is finally dead. Okay, so now for Boss Batman. Look, we have Deathstroke here, with Red Hood in there. And Red Hood is there for the time extension, obviously, because we need to give Deathstroke as much time as possible to get his clones out and to deal his percentage hell damage. So we're going to try to give him the most opportune moment to do that. And at the same time we got Mr. Freeze in there. So Mr. Freeze got Beta Club, Like, we got the Nora Snow Globe and the Thermal Gloves on the other two dudes. And the Mr. Freeze is there kind of like a safe thing. Because I literally had nothing in my roster that could boost to any extent the Deathstroke damaging or the odds of him pretty much getting all the percentage shell damages in there. So I was like, okay, then let's try to do something for the situation where we mess up and the clones die fast. Because Mr. Freeze will deal damage with Beta Club. Not that much, but more than Deathstroke, so that's why he's there. It's kind of the insurance policy for this fight, so that if we mess up, we won't mess up that badly. The clone in there, combo interrupting without trouble, another special 2 in there. He's got no super move here, so literally the only thing that can save this man at this point is me messing up, so his odds of having a chance are actually pretty high, but let's hope for the best. Another special 2 in there, combo interrupt again. Like, we can do this endlessly, my dude. So we can combo interrupt him endlessly, because he does no damage to the clone with the basic that he blocks, and that's his only avenue of damage. Another special 3 in there, 31 mil more. Oh, I'll take that, I'll gladly take that. Combo interrupt again. Into another special 2. Combo interrupt again. Combo interrupt again. Into another special 2. Let's go, boys. That was actually the low amount of damage, so at this point I'm sure that the clone got all the percentage shell damages out of the way. We still have more on the original Deathstroke because he didn't get to do all of them because of the super move that this man did. So we're going to get those out of the way before we try to summon another clone. There we go, that's all of them out because we saw the low damage value. We kind of need Red 2 to extend the duration of the fight, but I don't think I'll remember, actually. That sucks. That sucks ass. Okay, so this fight went so well, except for me forgetting the Red 2 super move, so... Head rip. Special 2, and over here, I'm actually going to deal less damage if I choose to tag Red Hood in, because I need this clone to do as much as possible before the fight is over. That's what we're going to focus on. Another special 2 in there. And keep in mind, Red Hood would also need a full bar of power, so... You gotta pretty much take your losses, and finally I get a special delay on the last thing and I failed that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video, dislike it if you dislike it, comment down below, subscribe, and goodbye!
This is the future.